Vikings Valhalla is in town, and we are all excited about the series. There are a lot of questions in relation to the release of Vikings Valhalla and what purpose this sequel from the original Viking series will serve. In this video, we share 10 things you need to know about Vikings Valhalla. But before we start, remember to like this video. It helps our channel grow. Number 1. Vikings Valhalla airs on Netflix. Now you might wonder what the problem is with that. Well, Vikings was originally aired on the History Channel and then moved over to Prime Video. Netflix being a competitor to Prime Video makes it unlikely that Netflix would create a sequel of the show. But guess what? It did. This makes the whole ordeal quite interesting. Number 2. It launched on the 25th of February 2022. In case you're wondering when the series will launch, good news is it has already launched. TechRadar has managed to have a sit-down with the cast and plan how the series would differ with the Viking series which aired on Netflix competitor. It seems the series is trying to make this series unique and much more interesting. Number 3. The setting of the show. Pulling off a new unique show that is based on a series that people are already familiar with might be tough. However, Vikings Valhalla is not set at the same time period. In fact, Vikings Valhalla is based on events that take place 100 years after the original Valhalla show events. The 3 main characters in this series are Harald Hardrada, Leif Erikson, and Freydis. What makes this kind of setup interesting is the fact that these are the years that mark the end of the Viking era. At number 4, the storyline. The story picks up where Anglo-Saxon King Ethaid II gives instructions to kill all Vikings who are living on the shores of Britain. But King Canute of Denmark also attacks the Nordic forces with the aim of taking control of England. This is where Erikson Hardrada and Erik Daughter meet each other, marking the start of epic events in a fight to be remembered and save a spot for themselves in Valhalla. Number 5. The actors had to research their characters. You would think that a talented actor would not need much practice, but with Vikings Valhalla, it wasn't so. The character had to thoroughly research their characters in order to portray them accurately. There were roles that were more difficult than others, like King Canute and Emma of Normandy. Frigga and Laura Bellin, who play these characters, had 6 months of preparation, but felt like the 6 months was too little. All casts praised the research process though, as everyone in the cast soon learned of how little they knew about the Vikings. Number 6. Taking advantage of insufficient historical evidence. One of the most important things a series has to pay attention to when depicting historical events is the accuracy of the story being told. Therefore, you would imagine that the producers of the series would be happy that there is a lack of supporting evidence for some supporters. Actors like David Oakes were happy about this, since characters like Earl Godwin of Wessex allowed for a more originality and creative space for the character. Number 7. Some characters are original. More than the characters that had a lack of evidence towards their livelihoods, the show also created new and original characters like Jarl Estrid Hakon. This also allowed for creativity in the storyline, allowing for a more dramatic and interesting storyline. Number 8. Season 1 will have 8 episodes. Due to the unique situation of the series and it being produced by a rival network, the season will have 8 episodes. This will also help the network assess whether its investment in the series is worth it. Number 9. There are a lot of gruesome battles. This is how the show plans to provide a thrilling experience for the audience. More violent battles ensue and run throughout the season. This will be displayed in the London Siege of the Vikings, which took place in 1013. There will also be lots of action from Ethelred's ambition on taking over the city. Number 10. There are 2 more seasons after this. Though not officially announced, we have it on good account that the show is guaranteed 3 seasons for now. Depending on how the show will perform in these 3 seasons, its contract might be extended. This will also allow the show to be fully distinguished from the original show. it seems like it will be difficult for the show to do this with only season 1. And this is driven by the fact that the show has to be as close as possible to the historical events. Now that's it for today. Let us know in the comments section what your thoughts are about Vikings Valhalla, and if you are as excited as us about the series. Remember to like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.